Welcome to a cup of sports. So, Greg,
This is Big T. This your cup of sports.
bum, bum, bum. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, do the dirty. We're going to start as we normally do with our sports headlines. Don Sutton, a broadcaster and Hall of Fame pitcher with 324 wins in his career, died today at the age of 75.
That's sad.
Moment of silence. Weren't even silent.
That's right.
So, very sad. But Kyrie rejoined the Nets today. He said he had personal issues, family issues, and he's just going to leave it at that. He said he just needed a pause.
Just a pause.
We'd all like a pause every now and then, making
Mhm.
millions of dollars. Tiger Woods went surgery.
Undergo with. So Tiger Woods had surgery on his back today. He said is because of golf, but I say is from his past of all the women he is
That's
with.
purely speculation on
But
only his behalf. It was the
inside source.
third time he's had this particular surgery. He had it
Mhm.
once, and he had it twice in 2015. It's not expected to end his season coming up here.
No, can't
I
hold Tiger back.
would project he'll be at the Masters unless he further breaks down. This back just keeps going.
Slow down the pumps, man.
Let's hope that he's in the Masters and we have another chance to get another miracle win by him.
If not, his son be here in about 10 years.
Conor McGregor sued over rape charges after his criminal case was done. So
Just somebody else that wants money. That's all it is.
we don't know that. We hope the young lady is fine, and we hope that it gets resolved. And that moves us into the NFL. What a weekend, folks!
Wow. Did you see those games? Besides the
Who could have
Packers game.
told you what
Besides
was
the
going
Packers
to
game.
happen?
No.
Who could have? Who could have said every pick correctly except the over on the 57 of the Chiefs game? That's it. I mean, somebody did say that he said what was going to happen instead of what we wish for to happen.
Yep. Everybody
Maybe
has
we could
dreams.
go
It
for.
was MLK Day yesterday, so everybody has dreams.
He had a dream.
Yep.
God bless him and thank him.
Mhm.
But again, listen to what I tell you. Parlay my bets into 2 or 3 game parlays and make some money. Feel free. Just like and subscribe. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
But let's go over some other NFL news before we get to the recap of the weekend. Mahomes, there's a lot of rumors that he didn't go through a concussion, but he is in the concussion protocol. Adam Schefter verified he has not cleared it yet, and Stephania Bell has don't look at me like that. Stephania Bell said he has to clear the 5 steps through the protocol.
Our resources.
Our sources,
Yeah.
Stephania Bell said he has to clear the 5-step protocol.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs trainer is one of the people on the committee for head traumas. So
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so he might be playing. I don't think he'll be playing.
He's
Guy
projected.
couldn't even stand up.
He's
They had to
projected to
hold him
play.
up. And it wasn't really a hard hit. I think it's just the way he got slung. Because his body like slung towards his head, like almost like Marilyn Manson type stuff. The way he got tackled.
You listen to a lot of Marilyn Manson type stuff?
Oh, back in the 90s.
Emos, hit him up at Greg. But he's projected to practice, but concussions are not linear. He could have a good day today, and he could be tomorrow. It could all flare up. So we got to take this day by day, and we'll go more on that at the end of our segment. So if you're a Chiefs fan,
anything is possible.
Stay tuned. If you're a Chiefs fan, just continue to the end, and we got a special message for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Smith.
He's so good you can't even say his name. You're
I
not worthy to say his name.
He's like Baltimore.
Yeah.
What's
the other game? I don't even want to talk about the Packers game.
Sarah Thomas is going to be the first female ref to ref in the Super Bowl. That's all we're going to say.
Why? No, we have to say
for her.
That is a very good thing. He doesn't want me to say anything because that's Big T, and I'm old Greg, and old people say things that they like to say. But
not old. I'm not talking about your age. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're not calling me old.
I'm putting the D on there. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Someone do that too.
Calm down, bro. Calm down. Don't give me the D. But she is kind of hot though. Speaking of the D, golly.
Speaking of the D, Michael Thomas that torches D's all the time. And surgery on his deltoid, but he will most likely be recovered for OTAs. He's expected to be fine. This is obviously
Michael Thomas to be back. I just don't like how he talked all that shit and He just didn't win.
He didn't win because it only matters if you win,
He
folks.
said he's the best wide receiver in the league. He doesn't really talk much, but when he does talk,
He's
he
in the
talks.
league. That's a
Yeah,
factual statement. Not in the season though, because this season is over.
yeah. Unfortunately, Saints.
And the Browns are going to hire the ex-Panthers GM for their same position. I think our position on this, folks, should be whatever.
But why?
Yeah.
But why? Browns is good.
But they fired the GM. I'm assuming, and this is speculation. Well, actually, this part is not speculation. We know that that is the coach's team, Ron Rivera. We
Ron
know it's.
Rivera.
Oh shit!
What God?
Yeah,
Golly, what are you talking about?
no.
All right. So back to what
We
he
know
was
that it.
talking.
I don't go to the head coaches for the Browns.
Hey, don't worry about it because it doesn't matter. It's the
They do. They need
Browns.
help though. They
No,
traded.
they don't. They
They
don't need
traded for
help. They
Odell.
had a good.
Traded for Odell. What's Odell done? He
He
has
got
done
hurt.
not a thing.
I think they played.
Even when he didn't get hurt.
I think he played better. They played better without Odell there. They started running the ball a little bit more, but it's your fault. You don't know the coach to the Browns, but that's just so sad. I'm not even
It
gonna.
doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. The Browns, let's slide
It,
right into the NFL recap. Let's just
okay,
slide right in.
it was a great game, wasn't it?
The Browns
It had you
deserve
sweating.
to lose that game.
No,
They absolutely do. They mismanaged their timeouts.
are you
They
saying you
called
weren't sweating?
because Patrick Mahomes got hurt.
That's the only reason
Yeah,
why.
you had Super Bowl aspirations
Man,
before Dak Prescott went down.
oh my goodness.
Patrick Mahomes getting hurt doesn't mean they should have been able to play with the Chiefs at full strength, and they couldn't.
That Higgins fumble touchback just blew the whole game for the Browns. Like that, I think everybody was just. I think people were more shook of the Higgins fumble touchback than the Mahomes getting hurt.
That was a great play, is what it was.
That was a great hit by Sorensen.
Swanson.
Sorensen.
I just want to correct you on something.
Motherfucker. Got case on there. Oh
And
no.
everybody knows who the Browns head coach is. It's Kevin Stefanski. That's why they didn't win. Folks. I'm pretty sure he worked with the Vikings, but that's just guessing.
Oh my goodness.
He sucks, and he should probably go too. They need a change there because they have a defense that should be reckoned with, and their offense needs improvement. And I like Baker
No,
Mayfield, man.
I think it was a great game. Browns. I don't even think they should have changed up anything besides maybe they can do OBJ, Odell
You
Beckham.
don't do something, get out of that contract.
But
Then you had the Packers game. You want to talk about that really
yeah,
badly.
I really don't. I wanted the Packers to lose, and they did not lose.
Because want is not a reason that something's going to happen. I told you guys this week. It doesn't matter what you want to happen because the Packers were set to destroy them one way or another. I told you it wouldn't even be a game. There's not a single reason that game was going to go any other way than the whooping that it was.
Can we move on to the next game?
No, I think we need to pay some homage to the Packers game. Okay, I mean,
Why?
they got Jared Goff back, right? And he only puts up
But what did I
174
say
yards.
last week? I said Jared Goff should have been benched. I said that. Jared
For
Goff
the
shouldn't
backup
even.
that was Wolford, who won
Yes.
he won the CFL Grey Cup champion Wolford.
He won something, right?
Congratulations, he wasn't beating the Packers, folks. The Rams and Sean McVay are the most overhyped team in the NFL, without a shadow of a doubt, the most overhyped. And when you play against a guy like Aaron Rodgers, who's
Can we just skip to the next game?
Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers.
296 yards,
Yep.
and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
I mean,
That was a good job. Two touchdowns.
It was just that was what's going to happen.
All right. Bills and Ravens.
Who told your boy? First of all, I'm surprised it was this close. I'm surprised the Ravens defense played so well.
This close. They didn't even score a touchdown.
Their defense played so well. They stopped Josh Allen.
The Bills are to be reckoned with. It's going to be a great game next week. But hey, Lamar did go out in the third quarter.
Fourth quarter. He went out in the beginning. Yeah, in the fourth quarter.
In the third, fourth quarter.
Look,
he was out for a quarter.
I love Lamar Jackson. And I don't like when people paint me in this corner. I love Lamar Jackson. Lamar can't throw the football. He can get a wide open receiver and barely complete the pass. He needs to work on that because if he gets that part of his game, he'll be unstoppable. Until then, he's very stoppable. Just make him throw the ball, and that's what teams are going to do.
Game would have been closer if he would have played the whole game. That's all I'm saying. I'm sad that the Ravens lost because, yes, I did pick the Ravens to lose. But who cares about everything else? Let's talk about the GOAT. and the other goats.
The game of the
The
goats.
game of the weekend. What a game this was. Oh my goodness. Saints and the Bucks. Brady is Brady. What can I say? Hella good with the clock management. Breeze, 3 picks. Just sad. I don't even know what to say on that. And to say that he's gonna retire after a game like that, I can't say he should.
I
You cannot retire after throwing 3 picks in your last game.
Okay, he's again in fantasy land. So if we live in the multiverse where Drew Brees doesn't retire, he can go there because it won't be this one. Okay, Drew Brees is going to retire.
No, he's not.
He would have announced it, but I guarantee you, and this is speculation, but I mean, I feel pretty confident. Drew Brees is the type of guy that did not want the team to have to answer questions about, oh, how do you feel about it being Brees' last year? Because he's a team guy. So good for him. But he's definitely going to retire. The team has already made preparations to move on.
I'm just saying.
They
If he,
signed the backup. They
you
signed
saying
Taysom
people
Hill.
are gonna frown on him after retiring? After first of all, not only throwing 3 picks, but you lost to Brady. You can't go out like that.
Look,
Your team has not made the playoffs in just the last, at least nothing crazy. Other than the picks, I guess the picks aren't as crazy as a Stephon Diggs catch or a non-pass interference call. But it's 3 picks. Like you cannot go out like that, Breeze. Come on, man.
he's going to retire.
They say who that? I'm gonna be like that man quit. That's who that is.
He's going to retire. He's had a great career. This is going to be a plan. He's already rumored to have a broadcasting job waiting for him. And I don't know if he's going to be a great
Hey,
broadcaster like the rest are, but, maybe we get ourselves
well,
another Tony Romo.
no. First of all, you cannot compare that man to Tony Romo
Yeah, that sounds like the ideal
in the
comparison.
broadcasting room.
Oh, no, that's like
Well, yeah.
it's like
We're not
comparing
talking
Baker
about on the
Mayfield to
field
Tom
because
Brady.
we know what happened on the field.
No, yeah. I mean,
Shoot, but we're talking about broadcasting. They had to tell this man stop calling the plays before they happened.
and you can't tell me what's going to happen in the game before it happens. Run to the left. I don't even need to watch the play then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. With the Saints, though, there's a lot of talking
What's your
about
favorite
their
broadcaster?
Tony Romo.
That's your favorite broadcaster?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Oh wow.
Look, I loved him as a quarterback too. I hate the Cowboys, but I love Tony Romo. So
That's my quarterback, man.
that's my quarterback. And I didn't say the F word, guys. The
Oh,
cap space for the New Orleans Saints is pretty pathetic. They're $96
man.
million dollars over the
We're
cap,
talking about this.
and a lot of people think that they're going to tear down the team and they're going to get rid of everybody.
They're not gonna tank. No, they're not.
Let's differentiate tanking from trying to cure your cap situation. Here's the thing: they're not going to, though. I firmly believe it. This is all speculation, but what I know is they're going to re-sign James Winston.
Could you see Sean Payton tanking?
I don't think there's any way they ever
Come
tank.
on,
Just
no.
like Bill
Sean
Belichick's not
Payton
going to tank.
will not do it.
Here's another one for
This
you.
is not the last game of the Giants,
Bill
okay?
Belichick makes a move and gets Jimmy Brissett.
Oh,
I think 100%. I think that's what happens.
why?
Because they want Philip Rivers to come back and Jimmy Brissett, he can go back to New England and get a decent contract and he can have a quarterback that can win games. Watch for that to happen. But they're not going to do it. They're going to restructure contracts. They're going to clear the money. They wouldn't say they're going to sign Jameis Winston if they were not able to get through this cap situation. So the team has a plan.
They're gonna keep Jameis. They're gonna keep Heel, and they're gonna do good. Heel didn't do
And in fact,
bad.
everybody that means anything on that team is already under contract for next season. And a lot of those contracts are in the last year, which means you sign a new contract. They can save almost all that money. They're gonna sign. They're gonna sign a lot of their players to extensions. They're gonna forward this cap problem, and eventually they're gonna have to just rid themselves of the team. But
They still gonna be contenders. Is all
they
we're saying.
don't plan on rebuilding yet. They want to give Taysom Hill a shot, and they want to give the Jameis Winston a shot and see if they can still keep this team relevant.
Hey,
And I think that's a great
free Winston. Free Winston.
But if you're a Jets fan, if you're an Eagles fan, they're also $53 million over the cap. But if you're a Jets fan, look what the Jets and the Colts do every year. They sign 1-year contracts. So this year they have $73
First of all,
million.
I don't want you to compare the Jets to the Colts because the Colts are actually kind of smart
But
with
they do
it.
the same thing. They both sign 1-year contracts, and they forward their cap. And the next year they'll have more cap space. They'll
The
have cap
difference
space.
is the Colts actually try to win.
Well, the Jets try to win. They're
No,
just not good at it. There's a difference between when you're just not good at it, which there's not But it's not rocket science. The reason that some teams are and some teams aren't are because the people they have in the front office. The Chiefs make moves every offseason, and they seem to always find the cap space. Everybody who knows anything about the NFL cap has said the Patrick Mahomes contract
And he says it.
was
Why are you
perfect.
saying it like this? Why you got your fingers
It
like
was
this?
perfect. They said the way they
Perfect.
did that contract, you can move the money around. They're going to keep that team together. They're going to win some bowls. They're going to win some bowls.
Maybe.
I will take a moment to apologize to Urban Meyer. One
No,
brief
I
moment.
thought we weren't going to do
I
this. We
wasn't,
don't
but I feel
apologize on here.
I'm sorry for saying that I thought you were. I mean, I didn't say a piece of manure, but I do think that, and I was thinking that. So I
It came from the
apologize.
heart.
I shouldn't judge somebody I don't know. All I do know is you had a bunch of controversies. Feel free, email me, BIGT50124@gmail.com. We can set up a time where we can talk, and you can try to convince me that you're not. But I know a lot of stuff about you, and you're just kind of that. So it is what it
Well,
is.
on to the next. I don't like apologies.
Patrick Mahomes and
Woo.
Chiefs Nation, folks.
Oh man,
This is what you're waiting for. Our Super
I
Bowl.
was
We're
waiting on it,
scared.
but
We went through the fear. Okay, but it looks like he's gonna play. He's projected
all
to
right. So
practice.
just think. So you're playing Madden, right?
Mhm.
And you got your Chiefs playing whoever,
They do it all the time. They win their
and
Super Bowls.
say Mahomes get hurt. Doubt it. It's Madden. He won't get hurt, but it
Oh, he
can
does because I
happen.
run around with him all the time. I play like Mahomes does, and then it throws me interceptions, and I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous.
But
Mahomes throw interceptions.
with the team the Chiefs have, you can have like a rating 75 quarterback and still do good.
Yeah, it's about the attributes,
Yeah.
which is like
So,
the actual NFL. It's
so
about your attributes.
you still have a chance to win with Chad Henne. So I know.
Oh no, that's my message to Chiefs Kingdom too. Is it's okay. Look, the Bills are a good team.
Oh, he's preaching
Okay,
right
the
now.
Bills
I
are a
hate
good
when he
team, but
does
we're gonna
this.
we're gonna make it through. And Patrick, we are with you. Chiefs Kingdom is with you. We want you to be healthy, and we love you and support you. But we know the team is gonna come together
All
no
right.
matter what. Ritter, that entire offensive line, you guys are gonna come
It's
together,
it's
and we're gonna
it's
take
Tuesday.
this. We're gonna
It's
take
not it's
this.
not Sunday.
We're taking it, baby.
There you go.
We're taking it. We
See.
believe. Hashtag we believe,
Sometimes
baby.
this is what he did in the last
Yeah, this is a
podcast.
Cowboys fan.
You
Cowboys fan would tell me they're
you
going to win a
let your
Super Bowl with
Chiefs
2
heart
wins.
come out too much in the podcast. Well,
Okay.
they're here to talk sports, not Chiefs.
And the Chiefs are the Chiefs are sports right now.
He starts turning red and stuff when he starts talking about the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I'm the incredible
Oh my
Patrick.
goodness.
The
Yes.
incredible Mahomes.
What he said is true. Don't want to rush him back. I'd be surprised if the man plays. By what they have on video of him falling, trying to stand up and stuff, and I'd be
A
surprised.
lot of
Chad
people,
Henne did a great job at the end of that game.
man, why did you throw that ball to the end zone? You are not Patrick Mahomes. You are Chad Henne. That's a factual
Well, he
statement.
threw a pick too, but that ball to the end zone was way overthrown.
You tried to beat Patrick Mahomes. Don't.
Hey,
Do what Andy Reid tells you to do. And Andy Reid, oh my God, did he
Andy,
not just have the gutsiest call in the history of the NFL? That man went out there with a backup quarterback and still won the game.
hey,
He said,
you
"I'm not."
couldn't throw it to nobody else but
Well, he
him.
threw a short pass in a design play that would have either,
Exactly. He threw a 3 yard pass to Hill to get the first down.
and
You would
the
not
ball.
do that with anybody
I
else.
gotta be honest, I would have punted it. I would have punted it, and I would have been like, hoping my defense could hold
Nah,
on.
Browns were too hot. Baker
I
Mayfield.
agree. It's not. It's the right
Browns
call.
were way
It's the
too
right
hot.
call, but you got the guts to call it. You know.
That's what I'm saying. I was surprised the Browns are making that change with the GM
You-
because they had a great team. Even though, hey, GM has nothing to do with coach. You may
They
think,
should
but
work together, and that's the problem in a lot of these situations. Is the GM and the
what?
coach aren't working together.
What are you talking about, Jerry Jones? What you say?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Jerry
Oh
Jones.
no, we don't.
He is the biggest moron on the face of the planet.
Whoa,
and
time
all
out.
he
This
makes
man has the most expensive football team there is. There are Cowboys all over this
So
nation.
if I want to become a
But
smart
I'm
man,
not the
I'll just
type
go
to
buy
talk about my
franchise.
team and turn all red and stuff.
Yeah, because we
Talk
can go
about
over
my
the cap
team.
numbers for them. I'm sure it doesn't look good.
Oh, we look great.
You know, Steven Jones is smarter than Jerry Jones, which is sad. But Jared can just.
Right. So what are we going to talk about next? That's the end of your stuff. We're at the end of the show already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we
shoot.
end it like out of the box?
No.
So long, farewell to you, my friend. No, we definitely.
No, we got some great games coming up this weekend. We're gonna have another podcast talking
Friday or
about
Saturday
that.
morning, we'll have it out.
Hey, don't forget fights this weekend too. Gregor first round knockout, but we'll talk more
If
about
he doesn't
that.
get more weight charges. Yes, we will have a
He need to
podcast.
start hanging out with Tiger
Beginning of the
Woods.
week, end of the week, we'll have a podcast out. We're going to go over. And again, if you want to make some money this weekend, just listen to what I'm telling you and
Yep.
make it happen.
Like, subscribe.
Turn on the notification bell.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We're going to get the production quality up.
This is Big T.
This is Old Greg.
This is your Cup of
Sports, baby.
Have a great one.